speed demons. Get ready because BMW's just unleashed a beast in disguise. Introducing the new BMW M5 Touring, a car that's as fierce as a lion dressed in a three-piece suit. This isn't your typical family wagon. BMW M GmbH has taken the practicality of a touring model, injected it with enough muscle to make a bodybuilder blush, and given it the footprint of a luxury tank. What's different this time around? Well, for starters, they've packed on some serious pounds, an extra 450 kilos over the last M5, thanks to that hybrid system. The curb weight now tips the scales at a whopping 2,550 kilos, making it heavier than even the Porsche Cayenne. And while it's grown in size, 13 centimeters longer, 7 centimeters wider, and 4 centimeters taller, it's also bulked up in the wheel department. We're talking front wheels that have gone from 275/35 R20 to a meaty 285/40 R20, with rims an inch wider. Out back, the wheels now sit at a beefy 295/35 R21, borrowing sizing cues from heavy hitters like the VW Touareg, Porsche Cayenne, and Mercedes-AMG GLE 63. But don't let that extra weight fool you. This touring model is here to play. It's got the power, the size, and the attitude to back it all up. And before you think it's just another heavy wagon, remember, it's 300 kg or heavier than a Cayenne, but with a heart that beats with pure MDNA. So, are you ready to dive into what makes this machine tick? Let's get up close and personal with the new BMW M5 Touring. All right, gearheads, buckle up because BMW's at it again, and this time they've strapped a rocket to a family wagon. Meet the new BMW M5 Touring, a car that's about as subtle as a sledgehammer wrapped in silk. It's the latest Frankenstein's monster from BMW M GmbH, where they've taken the everyday utility of a touring model, crammed it with enough power to make your grandma's hair curl, and sprinkled in just enough tech to make you wonder if you're driving or piloting a spaceship. This isn't just a car, it's a statement on wheels. A bold, unapologetic proclamation that says, yes, I have a family, but I refuse to drive anything less than a nuclear-powered rocket ship. If this all feels a bit familiar, that's because BMW has been here before. This isn't the first time they've slapped an M badge on a touring model. The original M5 Touring debuted way back in 1992, and it was every bit as outrageous for its time. Fast forward to 2007, and the M5 Touring was reborn, packing a naturally aspirated V10 under the hood. Now, in 2024, BMW is giving us the third iteration, and it's the most powerful, most advanced M5 Touring yet. It's as if BMW took a look at the history books and said, we can do better, and they did. Let's get to the heart of the matter, the engine. BMW has unleashed a monster here, courtesy of its M hybrid system. Imagine this, a snarling V8 engine paired with an electric motor, working in perfect harmony to churn out a jaw-dropping 727 horsepower and a Herculean 737 lb-ft of torque. That's not just power, that's an unholy alliance of petrol and electrons conspiring to catapult you into the horizon with a 0 to 62 mph time of just 3.6 seconds. Yes, you read that right. A station wagon faster than most supercars. And it's not just about straight-line speed. BMW has ensured this beast handles like it's on rails, thanks to an MX Drive all-wheel drive system and an 8-speed M Steptronic transmission that shifts faster than you can say Autobahn. But wait, there's more! This isn't just a one-trick pony. Thanks to its hybrid system, you can also enjoy some guilt-free, eco-friendly cruising with up to 42 miles of all-electric range. Imagine the irony. Blasting down the highway in a car that can embarrass a Ferrari, and then slipping silently through city traffic like a stealthy ninja, all without a drop of gasoline. It's like having Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in your garage, only you get to decide who's behind the wheel today. Now let's talk about looks, because this M5 Touring is not just about brute force. It's got the face and body to match. BMW's design team must have been watching a lot of action movies, because this car looks like it was designed to punch through walls. The front end is dominated by an aggressively styled M-specific kidney grille, finished in glossy black and flanked by air intakes that could swallow a small animal. The whole setup is framed by sleek, adaptive LED headlights that glare at you with the intensity of a pro boxer sizing up their next opponent. Of course, what's a high-performance machine without the right coat of paint? BMW offers a palette that's as varied as it is striking. You've got 10 expressive exterior shades to choose from, including exclusive M variants like Isle of Man Green Metallic and Marina Bay Blue Metallic. These colors don't just pop, they explode, ensuring your M5 Touring is as eye-catching as it is fast. But if you're someone who likes your ride to be truly one of a kind, BMW individual special paint finishes are also on the menu. With options like Storm Bay Metallic and Frozen Deep Gray Metallic, you can ensure your M5 Touring stands out in any crowd. And for those who want to take exclusivity to the next level, BMW will be offering up to 150 bespoke body shades from launch. The rest of the car is just as menacing, with flared wheel arches and side skirts that scream speed. And don't even get me started on the rear. Between the sculpted tailgate and that pronounced roof spoiler, it's clear this car means business. It's the kind of design that doesn't just turn heads, it leaves jaws on the floor. And if you're the kind who likes a bit of customization, BMW has got you covered. The M Light alloy wheels are also available in an all-black version for those who prefer their ride to look as stealthy as it is fast. But the real showstopper is the optional variant that ditches traditional spokes for a new type of rim graphic. This design isn't just futuristic, it's dynamic, with a three-dimensional look that changes depending on the angle you view it from, giving the wheels an almost hypnotic appeal. But BMW hasn't forgotten that this is still a touring model. The M5 Touring packs up to 1,730 liters of cargo space, which means you can haul your gear, your groceries, or even a couple of Great Danes if that's your thing. Its practicality meets insanity in the best possible way. Slide into the cockpit, and you're immediately greeted by a tech fest that'll make a NASA engineer blush. The M5 Touring's cabin is a perfect blend of luxury and sportiness, with a driver-focused layout that's dripping with M-specific goodies. The new M leather steering wheel feels just right in your hands, with those all-important paddle shifters begging to be flicked. The M multifunction seats hug you in all the right places, ensuring you're locked in for whatever shenanigans you've got planned. And then there's the BMW Curve Display, a seamless digital experience that wraps around the driver like a high-tech cocoon. It's joined by a head-up display that projects all the crucial info onto the windshield, so you never have to take your eyes off the road or the track. Add in the Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system, and you've got an auditory experience that's as intense as the driving itself. The tech doesn't stop there. The M5 Touring is loaded with the latest version of BMW's iDrive system, running on BMW operating system 8.5. It's a mouthful, sure, but it means you get a touchscreen interface that's intuitive and packed with features. From navigation with augmented reality to smartphone integration via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's even in-car gaming and video streaming, so your passengers can stay entertained while you're busy pushing the car to its limits. Performance, unleashing the fury. Let's get back to what really matters, the driving experience. The new M5 Touring is all about balance. Yes, it's a raging bull on steroids when you want it to be, but it's also a refined cruiser when you're just looking to get from point A to point B without causing a scene. The secret sauce here is the M Hybrid system, which allows you to toggle between different driving modes depending on your mood. In hybrid mode, you get the best of both worlds, with the V8 and electric motor working together to deliver maximum power and efficiency. But if you're feeling particularly green, you can switch to electric mode and waft along in near silence, with enough range to handle most daily commutes. And for those moments when you just want to remind yourself, and everyone else, why you bought an M5, there's the Sport mode, where the car transforms into a snarling beast that'll devour anything in its path. One of the most impressive aspects of the M5 Touring is its handling. Despite its size and weight, this car is surprisingly agile, thanks in large part to BMW's M xDrive system. The all-wheel drive setup ensures you've got grip in all the right places, whether you're carving through a mountain pass or just trying to put all 727 horses down on a damp road. The steering is precise, with just the right amount of feedback, making you feel connected to the road in a way that's rare for a car this practical. And then there's the M Steptronic transmission. This 8-speed gearbox is a masterpiece, shifting with a quickness and smoothness that feels almost telepathic. Whether you're letting it do its thing in auto mode or taking control with the paddles, it's always in the right gear at the right time. Plus, with Drive Logic, you can tweak the shift characteristics to your liking, from comfort-focused to downright aggressive. Just because the M5 Touring is built for speed doesn't mean it skimps on comfort. The cabin is awash in premium materials, from the merino leather upholstery to the brushed aluminum trim. And if you really want to go all out, you can opt for BMW individual metallic merino leather, which takes the luxury factor up another notch. Comfort access and an automatic tailgate make loading up for a weekend getaway a breeze. And the optional trailer hitch means you can tow up to 2,000 kigas of whatever you fancy, be it a speedboat, a pair of jet skis, or just a whole lot of camping gear. This is a car that's just as happy tearing up the track as it is heading out on a cross-country road trip with the family in tow.